Welcome back and hello to everyone new. Today I'm in Patan. Super excited to be here. It's like one of my favorite places to explore here in Kathmandu. It's one of the 3 main Durbar Squares in the Kathmandu Valley. And I haven't been here for like 3-4 years. And it's super nice because like all the earthquake construction is almost finished. They're doing a couple different temples still. But more than not, all the scaffolding, everything is gone. So super happy to be here. Super excited to explore. I want to show you guys some of these temples. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Pooja. Pooja's here with us, like always. Like always, exploring with us. She wasn't happy about that, but what to do, Kathmandu. Super nice here. As you can see, it's super busy. It's Saturday here, so everyone's kind of out, hanging around the temples, hanging around the Durbar Square, taking photos, seeing the area. The old Durbar Square, so I think this place, it's like I think it's the oldest Durbar Square, and it was made, most of this was made in the 1600s by the then Malla King, and they've kind of added on to it every now and then. They've added new temples, new places and everything, so it's always super hectic here, super busy. It's a beautiful place to kind of sit and just hang out. You can see everyone around the temples sitting, enjoying. Hello, hello. Everyone, of course, here is super friendly as well. Got the Krishna temple there. And then the golden window up over there. I think that was historically for like the king of the time. Would always, special window for him. I don't know too much about it though. But you can see they're still doing some construction, finishing up everything. Most of it is done now. Everyone kind of hanging out, enjoying the weather. Pooja and I used to come here a lot when we were living in Kathmandu, but since we've been out of the valley for 3 years, it's our first time coming back here. So we're excited to see everything, explore. We're happy to be back in. Ooh, so hectic, huh? Are you happy to be back, huh, Pooja?
Yes.
Got the museum over here. Exit of the museum, I think. I've never seen this door open, so it's super nice to see. Just the amount of work they've done here and restoring everything is really nice, really cool. Because it is, I think, one of the most popular kind of tourist spots here in Kathmandu as well. Everyone likes to come here. It's 1,000 rupees for tourists to come in and explore and see the area, and then you can go into the museum and everything. But there's a whole bunch of different little temples in the main Durbar Square, and then surrounding the area there's hundreds of different little hidden places you can see. All old architecture. Different buildings, different architecture, nice little shops everywhere, and then all the old woodworking and brickwork and stonework and everything. The amount of effort and kind of energy that went into building all these temples and buildings, you know, back in the 1600s, 1700s, everything done by hand. Oh my goodness! This place is super crowded though. So there's always so much traffic. People everywhere, people parking everywhere. It's chaotic. But I love the woodworking, the stonework, everything. It's very intricate, detailed. Nothing I could ever do. Can barely even draw, let alone being able to carve all that kind of stuff. And the hours that would be put into doing that was just amazing. So right now we're going to another one of our favorite places here in Patan. It's less known, not too many people go to this temple, which is cool. So it's usually pretty empty, quiet, and it's called the Temple of 10,000 Buddhas. Yeah. I don't know what it's called in Nepali, but Temple of 10,000 Buddhas. So it's a temple of 10,000 Buddhas, thousands and thousands. They say 10,000, but I think there's even more than that. Carved little Buddhas, big Buddhas all throughout the side of this temple, up and down it from top to bottom. It is just one Buddha after another. And that's where we're off to go visit. Just because it's quieter, it's more peaceful. The one thing I don't really like about Patan Durbar Square is that it is so crowded and like the traffic goes right next to it. It's by far like the smallest one out of the three, with Hanumandoka and Vasantapur and then Bhaktapur. Durbar Square, the grounds are much bigger. It's closed off to traffic, so it's like quiet. You don't have to deal with all the cars and scooters and the horns, trucks going by you like this. So that is one downside to this place, but other than that, I like the little streets, the little alleyways you kind of get lost in, and then just all the random architecture hidden throughout kind of the area is super nice. Living here in Nepal for so long, like, I often forget how chaotic and just chaotic it is for new people and for people to come visit. I've had friends come here and I'm like, oh, let's go, we'll go visit these places and everything, and then straight across the street, I don't even look, I just cross. Traffic doesn't matter, loudness, all this doesn't matter, but then I turn around and find out that I left my friends on the other side of the road. So if you are not good with all this chaos, the loudness, this might not be the best place for you to come and see adventure and everything. You gotta be ready. You gotta know when to shoot your shot, go across. Kinda have to take the lead. Just push through and go for it. Manuna. Talk, hold and talk.
No,
Come on.
I'm shy.
Hello. Tayo garna na yaar malai.
You're doing great.
Jai Moni bana.
I don't know what to say. You know, first time when you were doing it, took your time to get used to it, no? So.
Now you're used to it. Pooja's super shy for some reason. Off
not.
camera, she tells me, no problem, I can do this. I will kill it.
I've never said that.
And now, as soon as I say, hold the camera, start talking, nothing.
I've never
Zilch.
said shut up.
Big talker. And tell her she's on camera. But I get it. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. See all these little temples just kind of scattered around. Hello. How are you?
Right.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You're good? Very good, bye. Everyone's friendly. Everyone wants to talk.
What is your name?
My name is Hayden. What is your name?
My name is Merin Gole.
Mering Gole.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you doing today? Where are you going?
Bye-bye.
Okay. Man of many words. Just wanted to say hi, hello to the people. I think we're getting close to our destination. Temples, temples, temples everywhere.
The temple is called Maha.
Maha Bodha. Got official word from Puja. Maha Bodha is what this place is called. You can find it on Google Maps pretty easily. So if you do decide you want to come visit, just Google it, look for it. You'll find it on the maps, no problem. But it is hidden away, maybe 5-10 minute walk away from the square. And then just down a bunch of streets. You might get lost. Now Puja doesn't know. Right way, wrong way. Up, down, left, right. Is it this way, Puja? Maha Bodha, होइन? सुन्नु न. Oh, फेरि आयो. Good. नेपाली होइन
मन्दिर
हजुर यता हो
ए उता माथि सिधै
अब थाहा भयो तिमीलाई कहाँ छ लु यतै हो त है ए थ्याङ्क यू We hung a left, should have hung a right.
But there was a board.
Everything looks exactly the same, so I can't
Hello.
complain.
Hi.
What? मेरो नाम मेरो नाम छैन भाउ मेरो नाम हेडन भनिसक्यो हेडन 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 यो त्यही हो भाउ अनि तिम्रो युट्युबको नाम के हो Living Boli? Made in Gole? Okay, what kind of videos do you make made in Gole? Oh, ekdam follow garchu. You make biking videos? What kind of videos, huh? Aउँदैन English? Aane bana?
He's literally following you.
This guy is following, this little kid is following us now all over the place. Made in Gole is his name. Land Aya. See. Pretty much, like I said in the other videos, it's just concrete jungle. All these roads look exactly the same. House, house, house. You barely see the sun through the top. Just these long streets with houses on both sides of the road. With the little alleyways off to the side. All over the place, so it can get confusing walking around these streets. Similar to Tamil, Tamil has all these little small alleyways, especially if you kind of get outside of the main touristy area. Look at these. Huh? Oh, Maha Buddha. Very good. But yeah, very similar to Tamil. Once you get outside the main touristy area, it's kind of hard to navigate. All the streets look the same. So you kind of have to be good with where you're going or be able to ask some people because there's usually no signs anywhere. But luckily we have made it to the entrance of Maha Buddha. We're here, we made it. Down an empty street, which is nice. Okay, पढ्दैन बोल इङ्ग्लिसमा बोल आउँदैन के गर्दै हो तिमी साइकल चलाएको ल म जान्छु है बाई बाई Maha Buddha lots of little statues. All these kind of metalworking places in here. It is Saturday, so maybe all these little shops are closed, but super nice little alleyway. Dark, cold. As soon as you walk in, more of this really nice woodworking. Stones. You got Ganesh, the god of luck. Usually at the entrance of every courtyard, you'll find a Ganesh to bring you luck. So, but this is Maha Buddha. You can already see all these little tiny Buddhas, and it just goes up and up and up. Hard to see. You got the Buddha inside. And there's all these little tiny Buddhas all around the thing. You got the metalworking places everywhere. Just covering the whole entire pillar. There's Buddhas, Buddhas, Buddhas. Yeah, these little tiny small ones. A little bit bigger. And then again, smaller, bigger. On a really nice pattern, all the way up. Up to the top. You can't even see them all up there. All the different Buddhas. Like you can see, this place is much smaller square, way less crowd. We're the only two people in here besides all the shop owners. So quieter, more peaceful, super small square, and it's just surrounded by all these houses. It's kind of like a little forgotten, hidden temple, which I really like. I mean, it's something super unique with all the carvings and everything in it, and then it's kind of, it's in the pillar, I don't even know what it's called, but like a pillar type of structure, and it reminds me a lot of kind of like the different types of temples that are in like in the Terai region as well. Mostly stone and then kind of like erected up and everything. So I really like it. I think Pooja likes it as well. But you can see it's just surrounded by all these houses. Forgot in the middle of all these places. And then you got another little one over here. Hidden away, just houses built all the way around it. This one is more of the same. All these little intricate carvings. All made out of stone all the way around. Maha Gautam Buddha. And just more Buddha carvings. Buddha paintings. And you can just see the intricate carvings of everything. Okay. Pooja's gonna change the lens now. Did you get some good photos, Pooja?
I try.
Did you try?
Try every day to get good pictures.
Just take more of me and then they'll just be perfect all the time.
I never take pictures.
And that's why they never turn out good. You have to have a good model, a good subject to be able to take these good photos. Just like trying to give Pooja some advice here, camera work, but she's not. She doesn't like it. She doesn't want it. What do you think of this place, Pooja?
I've come here so many times. I don't know what to say.
But you keep coming. Why do you keep coming?
Because I like it. It's peaceful here. I like the butter lamps. I like to light butter lamps whenever I'm in a temple. I find it very soothing, very relaxing.
Are you gonna light your butter lamps today?
Duh.
Duh. How much do these butter lamps cost?
I don't know. I think it's 30 rupees.
For one small one?
Yeah. I mean, slightly bigger than the average small one.
Medium.
Yeah.
Some people would call an average small one a medium. But you know, we all have different language for everything, so it's cool. It's cool. And why do you light these butter lamps?
Sweet. Luck, prosperity.
Do you usually make a wish or do a prayer?
I do a prayer and I feel good about it. I don't like to come to a temple and not light a butter lamp.
Very good.
It's a thing.
It's a thing to do.
It's a thing that I need to do.
And where's the best place in Kathmandu to do a butter lamp? Where's your favorite place?
Wow, that's hard. I would say the Golden Temple.
Here in Patan?
Yeah.
Golden Temple's another really cool temple that we like to go and visit. It's kind of tucked away, but it's much closer to like Patan Durbar Square. And I think it's one of the older ones. It has like a really long heritage and history behind it. And it's like the same family, I think, has looked over it for every generation. And the whole temple is kind of adorned in this like metalworking, goldworking. And it's just super, super nice there. Maybe if we have time, we'll go visit there after this. But it is on the other side of the place, so we'll see. Here's the butter lamps Pooja was talking about. More, all the butter lamps, people lighting. And then on special occasions, they'll light all of these. They'll put oil in here and then light all of these all the way up. So that's when it looks super nice. This every single place. Detail, detail, detail. Mother of Lord Buddha, Maya Devi. So we used to actually live in Lumbini, where the Maya Devi temple is, where Buddha was born. So we've gone from where Buddha was born. We lived there for maybe almost 7-8 months. And then we also lived in a place called Talihawa, all down in the Terai of Nepal. And it was where Buddha actually spent the first 29 years of his life. So that's where his family palace was. So we've kind of seen the entire area of Buddhism here in Nepal, at least in terms of where Buddha was born and where he lived, and some of the other kind of auspicious sites in the Terai, like Kudan and all these other places. So we've seen everything, not everything, but we've seen a lot of the Buddha's life, and it's cool to come back here and then see how far it spread and how many people, you know, believe in Buddhism and use it as a way of life and follow it, and how important it is here. Nepal has a very nice mixture of Buddhism and Hinduism, and they've really came together in a nice, peaceful way, unlike other places around the world where different religions and different ideologies and stuff like that have kind of clashed and caused conflicts and everything. So I do admire that about Nepal, how they've come together and been able to coexist so nicely. Hatred never ceases through hatred in this world. Love or loving kindness alone. They sees this as an eternal law. Namapara. Not sure what that means, but this dude is just cruising around on his bike in here. Papa wheelie, bro.
He ain't gonna pop wheelie.
Papa wheelie, bro. Yeah. Papa wheelie. Let's see it. He's picking up speed. He's getting ready to. Yeah, right. He's picking up speed. Here he goes. Here comes wheelie. Yeah, good. That was a good one. Just doing hot laps in here. Back and forth. Everywhere is a playground. It's another thing that I really like about Nepal is that even in these like religious areas and kind of cultural areas, it's still important to have that mixture of life as well. And you'll find all these kids and people playing around, enjoying the area and stuff. So it's nice that it's not completely closed off. It would be cool if this dude could pop like a really huge wheelie. I'd be super duper impressed. But at least he's getting exercise. I mean, I think he's done about 30 laps since we've been here so far. You also have these nice Newar windows this woodworking over here. These ones look newer, not like the super old traditional ones on the temples that we were looking at earlier, but still same style, still very intricate, still super nice. That one over there, so different types of windows. Newar windows, and this is probably, these ones are probably older. You can see. And on the main part of the temple behind. Wow. Oh, and these huge butter lamps. Pooja's definitely not gonna light one of these, but these ones are massive. Got a lamp. So that's our little trip around Patan for the day. It's sat around the temples for a long time, talking, drinking some nice tea, actually, iced tea, which was really cool. And around Patan there's a lot of different restaurants. There's nice, good places to get drinks and everything, all the way from like super nice, more expensive, targeting towards like foreigners and everything like that. They kind of are looking for that nicer meal, nicer time out. And then there's like all the way down to like super local shops where you can get authentic traditional food, Newari food and everything. You can get the local alcohol. You can get, I mean, I've tried everything here, but the worst, best traditional thing I think that I've tried is the, what is that called? Sipu micha? What is it?
Sapu micha.
Sapu micha, which is like, is it the intestine?
Right.
The intestine, right? It's the intestine, no?
It's the
Stomach lining. So the sapu micha is stomach lining filled with blood marrow, bone marrow. Blood marrow, definitely not blood marrow. Filled with bone marrow, stuffed into this bag, and then like fried and tied together with a string. So it is an interesting little meal, I would say. I did not enjoy it, but it was an interesting thing to try, traditional foods and everything. And they have a lot of that around here, Patan, which is really nice. So you can get a whole range of different types of dishes and everything. And if you do get the chance, come here. I would recommend getting the Kaja set and getting a bada. What was that?
This is 50 for each.
50 for each. Show us how it's done, Pooja.
Be a bit civil over here. It does not want
There you go. You didn't want one of these big ones down here? Huh? You didn't want one of those?
too big.
How much are those? 100 rupees.
This is 100 for
All done.
भाइ यहाँ राखिदिँदा हुन्छ यहाँ राख्दा हुन्छ
त्यो टेबलमा चाहिँ राख्दा
All done? And how was it?
Peaceful.
What did you wish for?
I cannot tell my wish or else it's not
No,
gonna come true.
no sharing your wishes.
No.
All right. Any last words?
Thank you for joining us on our day trip to Patan.
Always clean your hands after the butter lamps.
Yeah.
They get super oily.
Yes.
And
Visit Nepal 2024.
already preparing for next year. There's still 8 months left, 6 months left in this year.
It's gonna go in a jiffy. Boom, gone.
In a jiffy, not the peanut butter, but in a second. So that's it.
That's all I got.
There you go. You know the ending. Bye. Last little look at the Maha Buddha statue, temple, and that's it. That's all we got.